Good night. Good night. Good night. Welcome, 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 welcome to Munchie B Talks Politics with your girl, Munchie B. People, please share the live. Please, with the comment section, don't make me not see. Okay, all right. Please share the live. Good night, Dawn. Good night, Lifestyle. Good night, Vincent. Good night, Spice Girl. Share the live and let the others know that we are over here and we are about to start. Welcome, 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 guys. 15 people there, but before me even going at the politics, the final round of the World Cup qualifier. The groups were chosen today, and our reggae boys is in a group with Trinidad. Four to each group. So you have Trinidad, you have Curacao, you have Bermuda, and you have Jamaica. All things go well, we should be able to beat Trinidad, Curacao, and Bermuda. But we can't celebrate too quick because we don't know the reggae boys will let you down and make we shame. Therefore, people, keep on a finger crossed. Support the reggae boys. Turn up at the stadium and support. Yes, it is Ali. Turn up at the stadium and support the reggae boys when the final round start. The final round. Top 3 will be going to the World Cup, and the second place will have a playoff against a continental team. I don't know what team name. So please turn up to the stadium when the final round is start so that we can support the reggae boys and may help them to qualify for the World Cup, because we all remember the feeling in 1998 when the reggae boys qualified for the World Cup in 1998. It is tomorrow, Punch. 1998. But somebody text me, Willow, and somebody text me before we come out for the live last night and say, me not for come live tomorrow. Because me supposed to lock down tight. So me not coming live tomorrow night. Me I come live tomorrow na the day pan TikTok, and I'm gonna see what Munchie B is doing for her birthday tomorrow. So tomorrow, tune in to Munchie B over TikTok. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do for my birthday, okay? That is it. Not more, not talk about the birthday. But guys, back to the reggae boys. Seriously, no bother with it. Back to the reggae boys. Please, tomorrow Punch. Please, guys, show up to the National Stadium and support the reggae boys when the final round start. Me I beg you know. Everybody show up. Anyway, back to the politics. I don't know we can't live without politics. You know, we have a little time for sports, or we have a little time for politics. We're sorry. Politics is everything. Speaking of, before we go to the politics, guys, want to think about the plane. Why me not like conspiracy theories, you know? Me not really like conspiracy theories, you know, guys, to be honest, you know. Me don't want to speculate. Me don't want to make up no story. You know what? Me go wait until we get some report. Wait. Yes, Willow will tell me. She so come. Willow will tell me, said, don't come live tomorrow night. So, me not come live tomorrow night, my love. But anyway, guys, me don't want to speculate about the plane which I put at the sky down in India. Yeah, me still text Willow last night at the end of the program. Me still text you left. You think you're easy? I saw the message that you left there. Message received. But me not really want to speculate, guys, about the plane that fell out of the sky in India. Me don't want to speculate, but boy, me tell you, Boeing plane them. Boy, I don't know, guys. I don't know. You know, 90% of the plane them over flying a Boeing plane them, you know, guys. And because America, boy, I don't want to talk nothing bad about America, man. They hear me. and take my visa, you know, guys. But me I tell you, say, since we beloved President Trump coming in and fire how much work, boy, I mean, I know, guys, me no want to make up my story, but boy, me I tell you, ah, it is a scary time. Yes, wife style, Boeing make good planes, but all of the planes them have fall out of the sky since for the past 18 months. A Boeing plane them. So boy, I mean, I really want to speculate. I mean, I want a conspiracy. But yes, Jimmy, I be a corruption there Boeing and them a cut whole heap of corner and whole heap of inspection that's supposed to be done. Is me no know, guys. Me no want a conspiracy. Jesus, please, munchy be. Make I leave that alone, guys. Make I wait first. But something is not right at Boeing. Something is not right at Boeing. Tomorrow, Tari. But me not coming live tomorrow night because I was told by Will not to come live tomorrow night. So I'm gonna come live tomorrow in the morning, in the midday, and then you now gonna see me back because Willow said no live for me. Alright? But yeah, guys, we don't know, we not trust Boeing plane. But back to the politics, because I know say we are politicians and we can't let no stone unturned. But uno system go in a madman a walk around in a all clothes, guys. One thing. Uno system go in a madman a walk around in a all the old shirt them with Sandra put bill for him. Everywhere Mark Golden turn up with him knives. Mark Golden come like, you know, back in the days when you start the people that used to walk around and preach pan bus and preaching. I'm Mark Golden that. Confusion of the spirit. I don't know, God no like confusion. When me hear Mark Golden speak nowadays, that come to my mind. Everywhere you go, in just a talk and a complain and a complain and a talk and a talk and a talk. No policy. Just complain. Now, Wednesday, him go out of all harbor. Him out there talk about, FID and corruption and blah, blah, blah. Then Wednesday night, him taking tired self because people, me don't know some Mark Golden cannot work 24 hours. Me don't know some Mark Golden can't even work 12 hours. Anytime Mark Golden wake up in the early morning and work, he have to go in by 2 o'clock because he not have the stamina. He not have the stamina like our Prime Minister who can go down a Trelawney Thursday night, go down a Saint Anne Saturday night, go down a Montego Bay Sunday and do 5K run Sunday morning. Mark Golden not have the stamina and the longevity like our Prime Minister, and Mark Golden not fit and healthy and strong because Sandra not blend up no juice. Why Sandra not go on a market go buy some strong back, buy some Medina and some carrot and some beetroot, and blend up some beetroot with some okra and some oats and some guineas and give Mark Golden your weak jelly back. Your weak jelly back, Mark Golden. You cannot, you burn out easily. When you can't believe that the little trip of Mark Golden take and go to All Harbor, by the time Mark Golden reach a garden to Mark Golden tired up there talk foolish. Can you believe that? 1 little 2 hour Mark Golden spend over All Harbor. By the time Mark Golden left All Harbor and left and go up a garden to Mark Golden tired like a hell and talk foolish up there. I say, it's late now, I'm tired. Mark Golden, you big and that's why we can't use it for a Prime Minister, because we want a Prime Minister that is a long distance puller. We want a Prime Minister who can go 36 hours. We want a Prime Minister that is fit and can run 5K and can ride in bicycle 10K. We don't want you too big and fat and lazy. Go on at the gym. Go on at the gym, man. I don't know why Sandra no cook some food, some good food you feed. You drink too much rum. You drink too much rum, Mark Golden. You not have no energy. You're not active and strong. You gone up a gun to and gone talk about you and you know what? You know what? You never tell a lie now because I right up a garden town you and Peter King ago. I right up a garden, you and Peter King now pass garden town. You're right. You and Peter King not passing garden town because Madam Juliet Oldness is gonna send Peter King in a political wilderness. Because Peter King cannot win not the seat up in East Rural St. Andrew. So you're correct. You correct Marky Jefferson. You and Peter King now pass up a Louis Bennett Coverly Square. We're not passing up there about how you going to Garden Town, me and a member of parliament going to Garden Town. Of course, not Garden Town. I'm also up at the police station and I go. Or up at the Golden Age home and go. Or up at the Food for the Poor and go. Where I go? Where Peter King I go? We don't want a Peter King in a parliament. That's no good name. That's no good character. No Peter King in our parliament. And you, madam, Auntie Patricia. I don't know when you get time to go up a Ganto and go and talk foolishness because people pin you down tight in the constituency. Because me hear say gone over Mona go and tell the people in my Mona say, oh, but when you win, your people in my Mona say we don't want you because PNP are criminal. We don't want you. I mean, you go and stand pipe again and stand pipe people and tell us if you're not run no money, they're not voting for you. Right now, the only person who appear man are the hungry belly, zinc fence, plyboard, shit in a plate, PNP them from Augusto. Now them alone a look upon you. The standpipe, the comrade they say they're not using you because they never want you and Mark going to impose upon them. So right now, PNP is in problem in Eastern St. Andrew. Because standpipe people don't want you, Mona people don't want you, Papi Augusto people say if you don't come with money, dog, nyam your supper. So I don't know where you get time to go to Papi and gang and talk for the Shama Golin. But when comrades, when we win, me and your member of parliament is gonna head to Garden Town. Somebody pinch him and tell him, say, no, Sharon Blaze, you know, the standpipe have two sides. When you go on standpipe, Sharon Blaze, you know, the standpipe have two sides. When you go the top lane, and the comrade then live down there. So you go the bottom lane, the lane with the below the big, what a man the name, Dr. Cole, and they so the labor right then live. A two side down them love. You know Dr. Cole, right? The dash your belly doctor, when you Dr. Cole, we used to dash your belly. Like in dead. Yeah, man, right beside him. The lane they decide so the labor right then live a two side down there. But they don't want madam down there. They don't want her down there at all because the people say they never ask for you. And comrade they can impose upon them. And if you not run no money, they not vote. And the people, the standpipe people, them tired of the PNP. So now guys, I want to say this. I don't know, me go get into the integrity IC commission today. Me never watch it live, you know, guys. I was not home today because when I look at my face, you know, so me never go. I go wash my face and put on a little cream. So I know that take, you know, so that take like a time. So me get me busy today. But people, let me point this out too before me go into the politics. Me never born and grow at Central Manchester. Me come here. And from the day me come up down here, from the day me follow son and climb the hill and come to Manchester, me hear say the Artons are labor rights. It is not a secret. As a matter of fact, the father Arton was an MP in the 80s, as far as I heard. So everybody will know the Arton pharmacy, know say, I mean, I tell you now, Arlene, you know me not have good eyes, but me I keep them on tonight and tomorrow, Arlene, and then Wednesday me take them off. Sunday me take them off. Me then stay the bright on my eyes and the girls them say me eye them look bright. So make them stay. Back to the story now, Annette. From a move come down here, the people and tell me say, the Artons are labor rights. It is not a secret. That hungry belly, problematic, PNP girl we gonna the Arton pharmacy gonna make problem. Let me tell you something before you start to talk about the data in the class. There's two sides to the story. And we will never follow who no one criticize no labor right for your PNP. And she going to go make trouble, Ali. Thank you, Ali. And she going to go make trouble with the lady because I've been going to the Arton pharmacy and the lady there is a class lady, respectable lady, and she always deal with people decent. I'm never going to go stare in a one green shirt. I'm never going to go see one labor right flag put up down there. I'm never going to go see them a preach politics before. When I go to that pharmacy, they don't ask me a JLP or me a PNP. Them deal with you properly. As she go there go trouble the people them. Me I tell you no. As she go there go trouble the lady. Is a pharmacy where me go all the time. Respectable person. They don't trouble. Me say the lady they don't trouble people. Then the people that are Christian people, by the way, they're not trouble people. As she got there, she went there to talk politics and to criticize the Prime Minister. But I want the People's National Party to support us to know that the Jamaica Labour Party is in no mood. We are in no mood for we are going to come out and fight and defend with Prime Minister at all costs. I'm glad you see that today. As she got they gonna make problem, Willow. The lady don't trouble people. As she got they gonna do it. She gone on the gang about, she make video about the people say, look here, the lady, the people and the people pay tax for them place. If they don't want you in there, they don't want you in there. About 30 pharmacy there at Manchester Central. And if you can't get you, go on south or you go on up north. You don't have to use art and pharmacy. For those of us who live down here, so down up art and pharmacy there, about 4 more pharmacy there on the block. Go and go use them. You never have to go in there. You're problematic. And I don't know why she never chose some piss by you. I don't know why Miss Lady never chose some piss in your face. You don't go there to go fill no prescription. You did not go there to fill no prescription. You go there to go make problem. We gonna in guys, me tell you say I live in Central and me tell you say then the people they not trouble people, law abiding citizens, they not wear color, they not see color, they not preach politics of your gospel, then the people are Christian people. As she go down, they gonna make problem with the people them in our PNP at the lady should have dash some warm piss pan you. The lady should have dash some 3D piss by you, make it burn off the skin off of your body. We're not too problematic in a Central. Because we don't know what's sweet, we don't all of a sudden in a Central. Because we don't have a new candidate. Because we don't know, say, and I really they made it on the ballot, guys. And I really they made it on the ballot, as such man they on the ballot. So they hype, and they men bold, and them a walk around the constituency, and a trouble people. Me tell you now, because they know they have them big bucketive, they may walk around in the constituency and trouble people. And I hope the party, along with EOJ, pay attention to Central Manchester come election day, because it's not going to be business as usual. It is not going to be business as usual because the PNP is desperate and they want to take power by force. They know so they cannot win at the ballot box, so they want to win by intimidation. They know that they cannot win us at the ballot box in Central, so they want to win by intimidation. Guys, me go tell you no and close, as she go down there, go trouble the lady. I mean, not hear the two sides to the story. Me know from a steady video, I know that as she going there. But I went there and they said that you didn't know that. If you come from down here, you know it's your JLP run this so. But the people them don't speak politics. They don't. They want to take the constituency by force land. So they send out them goons and them minions to intimidate people. But we're not going to turn over our constituency to them. We're going to fight for our constituency. And we're going to use the law and the support of the police. And make sure that when election day, no labor right now intimidated. We're going to go to the ballot box and re-elect Rhoda Mike Crawford. No, people. Another thing before we go to the IC. Another thing before we go to the IC. Look here. Ed Bartlett, good evening. You know, I want to say this to you because we respect you and we know you was a long time labor right from Edward Siaga with short pants. And we don't mean no disrespect when we are going to tell you this now. We, the Andrew Holness militant labor right, we want to say this to you. Country, then party, then self. Here is why I say this. The Gleaner wake up this morning, labor rights. And the Gleaner get them operatives to write an article. And then get them people them with them talking points to send out them story. And then put at the thing about, what they say, mark of tyranny or something like that. No, remember say me no me a liar, Indian and chief, you know. So me like when me have my people them, you Erica, they with Tari come yet. As far as me concern or me understand this, right? We are trying to amend the Integrity Commission Act with a committee that is consists of government members, opposition members, and them take suggestion from the Permanent Secretary Board, from JFJ, from the PSOJ, from the Citizen of Jamaica. Me all hear one today from Best FM. And why am I saying this, guy? How is this tyranny when we are going through this process? The last time we check, tyranny is when you have a dictator, or at least we don't understand. At least we don't understand lifestyle. Tyranny is when you have a dictator like Putin. I would not even say Xi Jinping a tyranny, because Xi Jinping, even though all of them things set up, it not hard. Me that more say like the man when he used to do Syria. Like Fidel Castro. I don't understand. Ali said Cliff. Yeah, exactly. Ali, I didn't listen to Cliff Hughes today. But when I saw the headline, I was taken aback and I said, wait a minute. The last time I checked, they said tyranny not have nothing to do with democratic process and with committee and with suggestion from right across the country. So me don't know, guys. Me don't know if the headline shake up Ed Bartlett. Me don't know if the headline shake up Ed Bartlett labor right. I remember so we over here, so we're not under no management, you know. Remember, we're not really under no management here, so we can't talk with mine over here, so because we not disrespect with party and we not disrespect with prime minister, and when the election call, we are first in the line. Anything where we say as it relates to our party is not a situation where we are talk about with party and we are voter, so we can't talk what we mind. I don't know if it's the headline Tari we shake up Bartlett, but you hear Mr. Bartlett today talking about how the suggestion by the committee is not the law, this whatever. You don't need to explain nothing to the Gleaner and Bartlett. You don't need to explain absolutely nothing to the Gleaner. Because at the end of the day, the Jamaica Labour Party was elected by the people of Jamaica 49-14. And winning matters. And when we vote for the Jamaica Labour Party and our party and our government is amending the IC, we are expecting that our government, after the process is finished in the committee, when we go to the parliament and everything is complete, to use the majority and pass it. You don't need to explain unto the Gleaner because nobody voted for the Gleaner. Nobody voted for the Gleaner, Miss Bones, so you don't need to apologize to them, Ed Bartlett. We say we are going to move the Auditor General after the IC, and them could have write 100 article. Them could have keep 100 press conference. They could have protest 100 times. They could have get the diaspora. No apology. The Auditor General will be removed from the Integrity Commission. That is without apology. So you don't need to explain nothing to them, Bartlett. You don't need to explain nothing to them as long as they not break the law. As long as they're not breaking the law, we're not talking with them. We are the government that was voted in for the people of Jamaica to do the work. We apologize to them, the people of Bartlett. We are explain to them for. We're not business with them. We're not business with them, Bartlett. So I said they need to start with that part. So as I said before, I never catch it from start, but I come home and I watch as much. I'll fall asleep while I watch it. But you know, notice, I want to point out something to you guys. I want to big up Camille because she sent me the article. In 2019, people, Donna Scott Matley and the PNP was against the Auditor General being a part of the IC. They were against it. Scott Matley was against it. They wanted her gone. They wanted her removed. Up to 2019, you know, and that is not long time ago, up to 2019, the PNP under Peter Phillips was of the view that Pamela Monroe Ellis must come off of the IC. But since Mark Golding became the comrade leader, and everybody have to talk when Mark Golding attack, everybody have to fall in line behind Mark Golding, then change them up them views. You know, so the PNP stay. Because the PNP is for the PNP. The PNP is not for the country. The PNP will change their views and a wimp will as long as it benefits the party. Up to 2019. And that is why Scott Matley, the first thing she come out this man and say, chair, permission to speak. I want to put it on a record that I am not for the integrity for the Auditor General to be removed by the IC from 1976, and she has been a part of it, and nobody don't tell us why she should move, and there is no conflict of interest because a private auditing firm. We don't want a private firm. We want the Auditor General where we appear with money. We want the Auditor General that is in the Constitution to audit the performance of the Integrity Commission. That is what we want. That is what the people of Jamaica want. It's not what the PNP want. It's not what Daniel Archer wants. It's not what Jump wants. It's what the people of Jamaica want. And why I say the people of Jamaica is because we voted for Andrew Michael Holness. So when we register our vote, when we put in Andrew Holness, we said him go do the work. Why the government didn't follow them in 20? You know already, Kirk. I don't want to talk to curse. I don't want to say anything bad about the Honorable Delroy Chuck tonight, Kirk. Don't upset me and ask me about why the government didn't follow them in 2019. You know, hopefully people go to work already. But I want to tell you, say, at the start of the program, before the committee even begin, Madam make sure that she go up on record to say that she not in agreement with the recommendation to remove Pamela Harris, even though she was in agreement up to 2019. But me I point out to you guys, I saw the PNP stay up. The PNP line up behind party first, country second. So, all right now, fine. All right now. You know, today now, guys, then do look at housekeep. Did you hear the part about from the NGOs asking the committee to look into the part of the act where the NGOs are disqualified from being part of the commission? Because once you're getting money from overseas people, you're not qualified to serve on the IC. The NGO, that's the one Jeanette Calder and JFJ, you know, they might ask the government to look into that because they want to come to IC. But look on them too. Look on them too. Then you, Jeanette Calder, and you, Michael Jackson, and you, Daniel Archer, which I see when you can work on. You never qualify for work in the garbage, in the garbage. Look here, man, I don't want disrespect. We don't move no man. We don't move no man. We're not going to work. But NGOs and this and that must look into it. We're not getting no government work once we not collect money from overseas body and the argument done. Now, another thing what they say, guys, because I'm writing only a thing now. The PSOJ. I don't know if you remember this. When Munchibi telling us say, we're asking, is you seeing Delroy Chuck? I love Delroy Chuck, you know, guys. But how many of you heard the suggestion from Best FM? I not even know Best FM, to be honest. Best FM sent a suggestion to the committee suggesting that the process to appoint people to the commission is changed. They are suggesting, YR, that the opposition and the government make recommendation. Then after they make the recommendation, the people them sit before a committee like Congress, answer question, answer question and they are voted on. And people vote on them. The committee vote, they then get the position. Now, Delroy Chuck, good evening, sir. Me realize that when you read the suggestion, you dismiss it immediately and say, no, we're not gonna take this one. Let me explain something to you, Delroy Chuck, with all due respect. I don't know if you know the mood of the country. Before me say that, good evening, Madam Malawuford. Thank you very much for intervening and for explaining things to Delroy Chuck. Because I am not going to say his age because he look wealthy in age. I'm going to say it's because he has not done enough research. But because you, Madam Malawuford, has been on the ground with the constitutional reform and you are speaking to the people of Jamaica, it was very good of you to interject and say, Delroy, put some context to what Best FM was suggesting. Because I know, Madam Malawuford, while you was doing the process of the constitutional reform, the people of Jamaica told you overwhelmingly that we do not want a ceremonial president. And based on that, you could have tell them right up to they say the people of Jamaica is moving toward an executive type of government. Even though the government that we inherited from Mark Golding ancestor is not an executive government because of no say parliament and the GG and whatever. But the young people and the people that who watch a lot of American news and American politics want to move to an executive type of parliament government. So I want to thank you, Madam Malawuford, for putting a little context to what Best FM was trying to say. Because you, Delroy Chuck, you just disregard it quick and go, no, we're not going to do that. Be careful, Delroy Chuck. Be careful, because Madam Malawuford she's realized that she running to push back when they suggested that we put a ceremonial president. The people of Jamaica said they want to vote for them president. So based on that view, while Malawi could have answered and tell you, say, the people of Jamaica is following America and say they want the people at the IC to come before a panel and answer questions from the people of Jamaica, swearing and take oath so that we can see what the characteristics are. Nothing wrong with that. While I do agree now, say our government is different from America. You cannot disregard people's opinion like that, Delroy Chuck. Be careful. Be careful. Because I don't know if you don't realize this, but the young people, them and the people who born in the 1980s, they don't really love the GG, you know. I wonder if you realize. The GG is not really loved, you know. The people of Jamaica is thinking that the Governor General position is not a good position and is a waste of taxpayer money. I don't feel like that. I think the GG have a purpose. But if you do a survey, the sentiments on the ground in Delroy Chuck is not favorable to a ceremonial president and to the GG. So, be careful how you disregard people's opinion. The part about overseas people supposed to be on the IC. I don't know how I feel about that. Because if I the runaway comrade, them wanna suggest to come back and be on the IC. Me not in that. Me not in that. I am not in favor of the runaway comrade to come and work on the IC. I'm sorry. Then run away from the country under Michael Manley and PJ time, and know when time the country is on the right path, and know when Dr. Clark fix the economy, and know when we have money to pump $2 billion into the IC, we don't want come work, we don't want to know. So if the suggestion is to bring the runaway comrade them, Ali, we don't want them. We don't want them. The rum punch there is too highly paid for none. Exactly. So I don't know why Delroy Chuck is of the view that the people of Jamaica no want to vote for them people. The people of Jamaica do not like the Delroy Chuck. Remember, so the IC now have no credibility, you know. Remember, 59% or 49% of the country told the pollster that they don't respect the IC and they don't have no confidence in the IC, you know. So don't bother disregard people when people telling us that they want to scrutinize and question the people they want to put on the commission. It's for a reason. Because if we add that process, the Comrade Pantan, uno get the chance for Kevin Stevens. Best we couldn't get the chance for Ronnie. If we add that process where we can put them for a committee, Cooper, and question them and find out them utterances, maybe we want to put them the people up on the IC. So don't disregard the people them suggestion, Del Right, please and thanks. Don't disregard. You see all the PNP are fight against Dennis Chung because of his opinion. Yet still, when Greg Christie was up there, Greg Christie said, ask the government when somebody shoot off of them in the park. Yet still, Kevin Stevens, who worked for Peter Phillips, can sit at the IC. Yet still, Ronnie, who are best friend with Nathan Campbell, can sit at the IC. If we had the process where those persons came for a committee, Cooper, where people can question them and ask them about them past utterance and ask them about what they did in their past life, then we would have get to the nitty-gritty and say, no. Ronnie is not qualified because he's a close friend of Nathan Campbell. So, Del Right, Chuck, be careful. Be very, very careful how we are disregard. We need, the IC is not above the law. The IC is not above scrutiny. And another part of the process, guys. Don't go back. What I say, boy, I tell you. Another part of the thing, boy, Del Right, Chuck, me love you, Another one of the one with Del Right, Chuck, read about or you can or the IC, you can, if a commissioner do something wrong, what we can do to get rid of the commissioner or whatever. You're the one, Del Right, Chuck, again, no? And we're going to disregard this one because we want to believe that the people at the IC are competent, credible people. Me say, I want stretch me and my TV. Del Right, Chuck, when he said to say, Ali, I want to know which word him in now. We're going to disregard that one because we want to believe that the people at the IC are credible and competent people. And which IC I talk about? And which IC I talk about? And the one that we best we lead? And which IC I talk about? We want to believe. We want to believe that the people at the IC are credible and competent and honest people. So we don't need that process. We don't need them to put them to a tribunal because they credit. Yeah, and that thing say, Ali. And that thing say, they don't need the tribunal because we want to believe that the people that is at the eye. I don't know where Del Right, Chuck, there. Like, remember where Pantan do. Me no know. Maybe me I misinterpret it, guys. Because sometimes I don't get things right. But, that me say I want to thump him up, you see. But anyway, guys, the meat of the matter now. Section 7. Section 7 of the Integrity Commission Act, where we want to make it very, very clear to the Director of Investigation and the Director of Information that when they want certain information from a declarant, they must send a consent form, and if the declarant refuses to sign the form, then they go to the court and convince the court that what they want be very specific, and the court will give them access. People, Lord Jesus, pass me not, O gentle Savior. Hear my humble cry. While another thou art calling, do not pass me by. How many of you watch the thing today and watch the Honorable Ed Bartlett keep over Section 7? And about SG, we're going to leave the word into you. We're going to leave the word into you to put it into wording. It's when Mr. Del Right, Chuck, do that. Sorry. It's when Mr. Edmund Bartlett I glance over that very, very important issue there. And I go and like say, it is not a vexed issue. I said to myself, guys. I said to myself, YR. I know that Del Right, that Ed Bartlett is the Minister of Tourism. And I know that him is a man who want him name a calling and no corruption. Want him name a calling and no a negative. Him want to be talked about as the best tourism minister, and he do this and he do that, and he want to put on the front of the paper, and he want to be, praised for his work. And he's doing good work. Don't mix up two things. When it comes to the Ministry of Tourism, Ed Bartlett, 100%, he's doing an excellent job. It's when it comes to the chairman of the Integrity Commission Committee, Bartlett. This is not about you and your perception and how you want to look in the public light. This is about the Jamaica Labour Party. Do not forget that. Now, remember with this, we talk about the section where a vexed issue to we, guys. And we want the Parliament, the committee, to make it very, very clear to the Integrity Commission that they must get consent from the declarant before they go and go fast in their business and their account. So many they are wait and me and say, all right, then we reach number 7, I'm going to hear. Only to hear Bartlett say, hey, we're going to leave the burden. And you know what Bartlett do, guys? Bartlett asks Delroy Chuck to move on to something else. And Delroy Chuck move on, reluctantly move on. And then the SG, say, wait a minute. This no resolve. And the SG asks him, say, what is the recommendation of the committee? What exactly the committee is recommending? Because here the one, but she must put it into writing. So she asks, put what? What is the recommendation? And people, the SG asks that, and the SG asks the question, and the debate continue again. So you see it never solve. You go back, go look and see if I lie me and tell. You see it wasn't solved. And then, me have to big up Delroy Chuck. Delroy Chuck again repeat to the SG and the committee. We are suggesting that the act make it very, very clear to the Director of Information and the Director of Investigation that if you're investigating Munchibi and you want information about accounts or anything to do with Munchibi personal or bank account and everything, you must get the consent from Munchibi. If Munchibi do not want to give you or deny you the consent, then you go to the court and the court can give you the access. And here how important that is. Let me go to my opinion lifestyle. You see, that was done in the case of the Prime Minister, where Comrade Stevens asked the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister said, no, I'm not going to that, I'm constitutional right. And then Stevens go to the court. Then the Prime Minister can send him lawyer to the court to defend him constitutional right, which is what the Bill of Rights clearly said. Every single Jamaican is entitled to them privacy. But I don't know what if the headline over the Gleaner stake up Ed Bartlett when he wake up go see it this morning. Because I don't know, so he don't like to be painted in a bad light. He don't want people overseas to read that and see him a part of the committee who them a say them bad things about there now. I don't know if the headline shake him up in a Valrose. But he come at the committee today and come put out disclaimer about how the views are not the final law. And then he skip over this section that is a vexed issue to us. A very, very important issue. And if the SG never call him back and say, come here, man. Come back here, man. Come back here. This not settled. And you know what, guys? The SG said something very, very important. And I thought mommy I got practice and try to remember every time. The SG said, oh, she do things, Oh, she do things, I'm here paraphrase. What the SG is saying is the Denzel, when you have a law, when you have a law, like the Integrity Act, and there's a section where have different views and people have different opinion. So one people have said this and one people have said that. She's suggesting that when you have them situation here, it must be fixed and made clear so that we can clear up all ambiguity. I mean, I don't know what wrong with the one Bartlett. I skip over it and I talk about, oh, FG, I wanted to put it in words. And SG to put it in our words. And we must make our suggestion and make it clear to the IC. So SG do very good work today, guys. So she explain and she suggests where they keep. And then she suggests and say, all right, since this part is she said she realized that this specific part where consent, that is the main issue what the committee is having, she is suggesting that the director of information seek the consent. And if they don't get the consent, go to the court. And I said, finally, bless the Lord. Amen. Thank you, SG. That is all we wanted to hear, Sharon. That is all we wanted to hear, you know. Yeah, the SG. Mr. SG. That is all we wanted to hear. We wanted to hear it our ears. Over tribal kingdom over here. So we want to hear it discussed in the committee say. The director of investigation who is still Kevin Stevens, and don't forget that. So when we hear Delroy Chuck talk about, we want to believe that the people at the IC is credible and people is this and that. I mean, know where Delroy Chuck there because I still Kevin Stevens up there. And as far as we is concerned, Kevin Stevens is politically motivated by the People's National Party. We not trust him. So we want to make it very, very clear to him moving forward. Moving forward, Kevin Stevens, if you want something from any member of parliament or any head of any government agency, you must follow the proper channel. It cannot be free for all again because you know what the SG said? The SG said the Integrity Commission was not applying the law properly. Yes. The SG said the Integrity Commission of Jamaica was not interpreting the law properly. And because the law were Mark Golden, Wright and Dewey gave the Director of Information and Investigation a wide spectrum for digging at people past and make problems, they were making advantage of the situation. You know, go listen. You know, me not go get the terminology wrong, but you know, go and go listen. You know, me not pay tell you no lie. I don't sit tired from night. I didn't know, say 15 minutes to go. She said the problem with the integrity. And let me tell you something. Why me and my people is of the view that is does that have to be a retired judge or a retired lawyer to be a commissioner. Because here the SG tell me now, who's a little layman on the street, say the retired judge, Justice Panton, lawyer, Greg Christie. What is Kevin Stevens' profession, guys? What is Kevin Stevens' profession? Then the people there. Marlene. Them interpret the law wrong. So what is the me I want over here, so? If then the people there who are liar, yeah, see that could I truth say Kevin Stevens a liar? You know hear there? Kevin Stevens liar. Retired Justice Seymour Panton judge. Greg Christie lawyer. And according to the SG, them interpret the law wrong. What is it? What? Listen to me, man. Listen to me. If them the people were supposed to know better than me and interpret the law wrong, what we say we? That is why the suggestion from the PSOJ that is not only retired judge or retired lawyer supposed to be a commission is a good suggestion. I mean, notice Delroy Chuck skip over it and only focus on the part about chartered accountant. Delroy Chuck, me can tell you something. Let me explain something to you, Delroy Chuck. I don't know who you are listening to, but you need to widen the pool. Widen the pool of persons who are qualified or who can be appointed as commissioner. The PSOJ is asking you to widen the pool. Munchibi and our people is asking you to widen the pool. Widen the pool. We don't want it to be only retired judge. We don't want it to be only senior lawyer. We don't want it to be only chartered accountant. We want it to be businessman who have businessman who have business from 1962. We want it to be people who not work in a government. It must not only be government workers. Widen the pool, Delroy Chuck. Because the argument that is when put the retired judge, because maybe think say the retired judge are going to interpret the law. And see, they don't interpret the law good. So might as well you widen the pool. What do you mean by me a diarted? What do you mean by me a diarted, by the way? What she mean by that about me a diarted guy? You're too diard. That's why you're talking like, oh, me, which part of me diard travel JA? Tell me which part of my conversation and be diarted. Tell me. Because I'm saying widen the pool so that other person can be appointed to the commission. It should not be only retired judge. It should not be only retired judge. It should not be only senior lawyers. It should not be only chartered accountant. It can be retired doctor, medical doctor. It can be retired teacher. It can be retired nurse. It can be retired bank manager. It don't have to be retired judge. And the argument for the retired judge is not good because we have Justice Panton up there and he did not interpret the law properly. So that is why we over this side is saying widen the pool. And the private sector organization of Jamaica said the very same thing. When you go back, go listen. When you go back, go listen and think, if you think I lie, me tell. The PSOJ say widen the pool. We're not asking for too much. We're not asking for too much, Delroy Chuck. Widen the pool, man. I don't know who to get this argument talking about retired judge. Look what Justice Panton go up there go do. And when then Justice Panton go before the committee and MP Charles ask him about the law, Justice Panton say only God alone is answerable to. Tell me which part in the Integrity Act got one section about God there. Tell me Travel JA. Travel JA, I'm asking you tonight to point me to this section of the Integrity Commission Act. Where the God section there. And this is me not disrespect God because I don't know me a Christian woman. But this is just common sense. Which part of the Integrity Commission Act it say the commissioner is only answerable to God? Tell me which part it there. The Integrity Commission is answerable to the Parliament. But Justice Panton claim to say never know that. Justice Panton say he no report to nobody. He's not answerable to no one but God. And him was a retired judge. So me no want to no come tell me about how judge must be the benchmark. As far as me concerned, Justice Panton was a failure. Justice Panton was a failure. Under the leadership of Comrade Justice Panton, 49% of the country say they have no confidence in the Integrity Commission. Based on that argument, Delroy Chuck, you should have run to widen the pool. You're going to talk about, oh, we're not going to take that. Not going to take that suggestion. Let me tell you something. Best FM also suggested, you know, come here, Max. Best FM also suggested that they put some young people on the commission. I want a good little suggestion, Best FM, you know. Some of them, you know, really like the part where they talk about foreign people because I'm very, very suspicious when it comes to foreign people. Because I feel like I run away, come with them, want to come back and take a position and we not use them. But Best FM suggests that we use some young people And I don't know where Best FM get the argument from, because Kevin Stevens no look young, no look old. Ronnie no look old. I don't know if they're suggesting that they must use young people as the commissioner. I don't know if that's the suggestion. Maybe that is the suggestion. Maybe me not hear it good. Maybe they are suggesting that they use young people as the commissioner. I mean, I know about that in our Best FM. I don't know about that, sorry. I don't know about that. I don't know about the young people them at all. I don't know about the young people. But the part about the appointee must sit before a committee like Congress and answer question, that is a beautiful suggestion. That is a beautiful suggestion. Introduce them to the people of Jamaica. So we can say, all right, Ronnie Lawrence was elected, was selected to be the director of corruption prosecution, and he come before the committee. We asked him question. We asked him about his formal life. We asked him where he work. We asked him if he have any family member in a politics. We asked him some important questions so we can have it on record. And we must have a process where we can remove the integrity, the commissioner, if them break those rules. That is a good suggestion as well. I don't know, oh, they'll write up, just skip it with so. That is a good suggestion as well. We can't have nobody up there to sit down for 7 years and we can't move them like we couldn't move Greg Christie. We must have a process we must have a set of policy where the commissioners must follow. And if them break them, then go back before the committee and we'll vote for impeach them. What wrong with that lifestyle? What wrong with a plan there? Why don't the right Chuck not love it? Tell me what wrong with the plan. The right Chuck not love it, guys. You never love the plan there. We love it. Me love it. Because I saw a situation where Greg Christie disrespect the Prime Minister and the government and the country and tweet all type of false story, and we couldn't move him. We couldn't move him. Then right Chuck say nah, why fella never hear him today? Say nah, use it. I think that is a beautiful suggestion. I think it's a good suggestion. And then we bring them before the committee and impeach them. And then the committee vote. And if we impeach them, we kick them off. And if the impeachment go through, we put them back. Dead right Chuck no love it, Maxine say, no, we not take that one day. You see him dead right Chuck, let me tell you something. And a business as usual, you know. And a business as usual. At $2 billion we are getting the IC. We must get value for money. $2 billion. Because the Integrity Commission, after 8 years, they have not charged not one single person for corruption. That is a failure. That is a record of failure. They're right, Chuck. After 8 years, not one single person from the government body, not one single member of parliament, not one single manager from nowhere at all, no get charged from the IC. Yet when they do survey, 90% of the people of Jamaica I say Jamaica corrupt. All the Integrity Commission can't find any corrupt people there. Overrules the part about giving time to conclude case. As far as me here today, yesterday they suggest, I think yesterday they Tova suggest 3 years. Today it look like say the committee not put no timeline on it. Cause they say when they check right across the Caribbean, they don't see no other body, no other integrity body putting any time cap on it. So we now go bother put the time. You see me I tell you, say, why me I tell you guys, we have a hard road to travel. And a mighty long way to go with Delroy Chuck and Edmund Bartlett. We have a hard road to travel, Spice Girl, and a mighty long way to go with them. And maybe me not hear good. Never listen it again tonight and come tell you tomorrow. Maybe me not hear good because at what point in time I fall asleep. Maybe me not hear that part they good. But as far as me hear, they said they not put no timeline on it. They suggested yesterday to put a 3 years timeline on it. But today now, when they ask the SG if in any other jurisdiction, they put a timeline on how long the director of investigation can do a investigation for. She said no, she not find none. And then based on that now, Ed Bartlett say, all right then, so we're gonna let that. Me, I could be wrong. Me no quote me, no quote me on the part there. Me 80% sure say, and that Bartlett say. Me 80% sure. I don't want to tell a lie on him, but I am 80% sure that Bart we not put no timeline on it, which is very, very disappointing because we want the timeline. Because the Integrity Commission have been investigating the Prime Minister for 5 years. What can go so? What can go so? It can. I mean, I know. Guys, we just have to pray for we party, me I tell you. We have to pray for we party because I don't know. Me not say they not follow other jurisdiction, you know. But Jamaica is the capital of the Caribbean. And our people is very, very unique and different. So my point is this: we're working at Trinidad now, we're working at Jamaica. We're working, but first of all, Barbados people them not have no sense. The Bajan people them have absolutely no sense. Me and Matley draw wool over there, yeah, over there. Because the opposition that was in before me and Matley did so much damage to the country. The people them not have no, first of all, Barbados don't have no opposition. Trinidad don't have no opposition, barely. So we can't use for them example to talk about our country. So while I understand that they can looking at other jurisdiction or then do for them thing, we must make sure we tailored for we laugh if it our people. Eh? Me no know Ali, me no know what sometimes I wonder about for people them. Eh? Because I think we should put a cap on it. Nobody should be nobody should be to be investigated for over 3 years. What am I do so long? Oh, and the next part, me not hear them touch. Maybe me not listen to the rest. I may have to go listen it later. The part about when investigation is complete. Jesus, me not hear that part there, no, guys. I did not hear that part today. Me have to go back and listen it and come back tomorrow. Can't tell you no. I don't remember them talking about the part to make it very, very clear to the IC when an investigation is complete and when it's supposed to be sent to the Parliament. Me not hear that part there, guys. Me not hear the part there at all. Me not hear the part there today. Maybe it is at the end, but me not listening to the end because me never the home. Me go re-list it and tell you tomorrow other part. That is important as well, you know, guys. That is important as well, you know. Because remember, when Kevin Stevens send the report to the Parliament, there's an interim report. And nowhere in the Integrity Commission Act, the word interim report there. Nowhere in the Integrity Commission Act, Shar, the word interim report is said. So we need to make it very, very clear to the Integrity Commission that when we say the report should be final, it should be finalized before it leaves the Integrity Commission. They say they don't understand reports and they never hear them. They say they don't understand. They say to feed them mind. Or based on for them understanding, the investigation is only complete when the director of investigation is satisfied and make a decision. And you never hear them? Oh, Jesus. Pass me not, O gentle Savior. You never hear them? The Integrity Commission is pretending that they don't understand what a complete report is. So I expect the committee to make it very, very clear to the Integrity Commission that when we say a finished, complete, final report to be sent to the Parliament, that is what we mean. Nothing interim. Nothing to send to the Parliament and then ask the Parliament to send it to the FID or ask the Parliament to send it to TAJ. We mean do all our work, complete the report and send it to the Parliament with the final decision from the Director of Corruption Prosecution. We need to make it very, very clear to them. We not hear the part they discussed today, guy. They may have discussed it, but I did not watch it to the end, so I did not hear that part. That they say, Max, remember, you know, Max, when Kevin Stevens sent the report to the parliament about the prime minister, we were of the view that it was a final report and a complete report, because of that our people tell we, people like me will never read the act, and me depend solely upon Delroy Chuck for my information. I was told by my party that the report must only be sent to the parliament when the report is finalized. And that my party tell me. I think Malawi tell me that too, you know. I was told by Madam Malawi and Delroy Chuck, Delhi, that when the Integrity Commission complete their report and everything, and the Director of Corruption Prosecution make them decision, then we send it to the Parliament along with the decision from the Director of Corruption Prosecution. That then tell me. So when they send the report and the Prime Minister to the Parliament, I was of the view that it was a final report. Only to hear the PNP them say it was an interim report. Jamaica for Life say only finalized report at table. That is what we thought. That is what we thought, Jamaican for Life. But the report that they sent to the Parliament and the Prime Minister, it is not the final report. Remember, they asked Parliament to send it to FID. And they asked Parliament to send it to TAJ. So it is not a final report. So we confused. We are confused. So we want the Integrity Commission Committee to clear up a little part there for us as well. Did they clear it up today, Shar? Did they talk about that today? Me never hear. Me never hear. Me tell you the truth. Me never listen to the end, and me never catch the part there. So, Max, the report where they sent from the Prime Minister to the Parliament last year, was it a finished report? Yes or no? Tell me. Based on what the Integrity Commission and the PNP them must say. The report where they send what the Prime Minister says interim exactly. So we must make it very, very clear to the Integrity Commission that no report should be sent to the Parliament unless it is complete. And who remember the time when the Speaker of the House said that when a report is sent from the Integrity Commission, it must be sent back to the committee, and the person who the report is about must be allowed to hear what is in the report and give them answer to it and give them reply to it, and then it's supposed to come in at the Parliament. But remember, so the Speaker of the House said that, and the PNP cover down and tear her down and say, oh, she with all report, and say, oh, she not table the report. We need to follow the proper procedure. We need to make sure in our next parliamentary life we follow the proper procedure. Who remember that little scuffle there? Who remember that little time there? When Speaker of the House Holness say, by right, when the report comes to the Parliament, it's supposed to be sent to a committee, a committee, I don't remember which committee. And then if the report is about Munchie B, then Munchie B know why not the report, and she gonna put fear rebuttal to the report, and then the report is sent back to the Parliament, and it's read out in the Parliament. And also she did say, they're gonna go back and look on that, because me not sure. I could be 80% sure that the Speaker is saying, no, guys. You remember that ruling there? Who remember that ruling there? Yes or no? No, me love mix up things, you know, so me might as very well mix up this. Who remember this? When the Speaker did say that, and the PNP lick out and said, no, we must continue with the way we was doing it before. We must continue, don't change, because we already do it so already. You don't remember? It was a big thing. It was right around before Mama D left, because Mama D actually did have some report where she never did table. And then the Speaker Holness did come and they asked her about it, and she wanted to go to the right procedure, and the PNP go on with themselves and go on with themselves between them and the Gleaner and the JFJ and the whatever. And she ended up on table the report. You don't remember that? See, Alice says she remember, of course. So I am suggesting that we go back to the proper procedure. I am suggesting to the Parliament that when we win the third term, when they put a ball, blood, and blow Hurricane Speaker, go back to the proper procedure. When the IC send down the report, send it to the committee, the person is given a chance to defend themselves, and then it go to the Parliament. Yes, follow the procedure, Speaker. Make them ball and scream, we don't care. Winning matter. And the reason why we're in a government, because the people them vote we in. We must not allow them to call we down on the point there as well. Somebody will call me and clear up what me just said, me say it wrong. Because every night when me come off of my phone, well thinking people call me and say, Munchibi, you know, you never get that one the right or get that one the wrong. And me listen and take instructions. So if me miss quote when the Lord it said the time with the speaker, somebody will call me later and say, Munchi, I never saw it go. But far as my brain, I may remember that's what she said. What the PNP did say, make we stick to the same rule that we had from day one. I mean, I love that. Anyway, guys, I don't know, say, let me make sure, make it clear to you now. I cannot pass 1 hour and 10 minutes because I have a lot of things to do. So I must make me go on my bed early tonight. Just wake up tomorrow for an early start. So thank you so much for joining Munchibi Talks Politics. I don't think we discuss everything we're going on at the committee today, but tomorrow we're going to talk about the rest. When we finish listening, we're going to talk about the rest because this is very, very important to the Jamaica Labour Party. This is very, very important to us because we know the damage where the Integrity Commission can create if left unmanaged. We know the PNP infiltrated and we know we cannot allow them to do it again. And before me left, people, Val Rose, what are we? Me fi call you, me forgot to call you, sister. Me forgot, you know. Jesus Christ. Guys, first rock. Yes, Charmian. First rock. When Julian Robinson put out the video about first rock, the mainstream media pick up the video immediately. It came on CVM. It came on all of the RGR toilet paper media. And the PNP top blogger and propagandist run with it panning program to 10,000 people. So by the time Julian to put on back the same jacket shirt and the same sweaty shirt and put on my front of the picture frame and apologize, it was too late to apologize. Too late. Because the damage was already done by the mainstream media and by Andre Stefano shitting a plate Stevens. So I don't wrong first rock. Thank you, Val Rose. You are correct. She really correct. Exactly, Val Rose. Can you remember it in a Val Rose when Madam Speaker was saying that the proper procedure was that when the report come down, it's supposed to go to a committee. The person is supposed to defend themselves or at least give an explanation for what the report is give an explanation of about what is in the report, and then he's supposed to come back to Parliament with the person's explanation and with the report. And the PNP cuss and ball and campaign and tell life on the speaker oh she a whole amp report, and she just go ahead and table all the report. Me remember clearly because one thing with me tune into Parliament, and when I miss it, me watch it when I come home. Because sometimes I don't really like when people tell me things, but I like to hear it with my own ears. And if I don't understand, then I will call somebody and say, what does this mean? How would that mean? How would they mean when they say this? I will call somebody who know more than me. But I like to go and listen for myself. So I remember clearly what happened the time and that when Mrs. Owens was the speaker, when she just come in. Anyway, guys. So first rock. First rock looked on the mainstream media, and First Rock saw the damage that Julian video did. A mainstream lady, labor right lady, remember that when never the report are sent to the Parliament about an individual, its contents are not foreign to the accused. The accused were summoned to appear before the investigators. Yes, Conrad, you are correct. But you need to bear in mind, when the accuser is summoned in front of the investigator, and they give the investigator their version or their proof, the investigator can either accept it or not. So the law stipulates that it is the right of the accuser when the report is sent to hear what the final report is said. The content of the final report is foreign to the accuser. What do you mean? The content of the final report is foreign to the accuser. You think that the Prime Minister did know say Kevin Stevens go send report and tell lie pan him say him have 28 bank account. The Prime Minister who no stop that before it go to Parliament. If the Prime Minister did know say Kevin Stevens was going to send a lying defamation report to the Parliament pan, the Prime Minister would get in liar to nip that in the bud from day one. What are you talking about? If that is why the Integrity Commission is now suggesting that you get the consent of the declarant before you go dig up in the people in personal accounts. And if the declarant say no, then you have to go to the court and convince the court where you want to go in the person's JN account. Where you're looking, you can't just go for your expedition to go search run and fast. You need to point clearly say, Judge, I see where the declarant have $5 million in the JN account, but I don't see how the money come from, where they put that money in there and where the deposit and whatever. You have to prove to the judge, say, the reason why you're going on there is to get clarity on the money in the account. That is not what Kevin Stevens did. What Kevin Stevens did was go to the bank and get all type of foolishness and put it in a report and tell lie on the Prime Minister. So the Prime Minister have 28 bank account. The Prime Minister did not have access to the final report. And here Erica even said the report is not even final. The report is not even final. I don't know what you're talking about. And also, when they ask the Prime Minister for certain things, the Prime Minister lawyer wrote to them and said the Prime Minister is exercising his constitutional right, therefore he will not send that come, which is his right. So don't come tell me about how the accuser already know what is in the report. That is lie. That is lie. And you know one thing again, guys? We don't realize that PNP now talk about illicit 8 again, or illicit 6 again. One to the illicit 6 and illicit 8. One to the illicit 6 and the illicit 8. But then the people that is why the IC should not have sent that to the Parliament. Because you see, they sent a report 2 years ago talking about 8 persons under investigation for illicit enrichment, and now it look like that the people in clear up the discrepancy, and that done for. While the PNP was able to run around the country for 2 years and tell lie on people. And that is why me hear the right Chuck talk to them about, oh, the people of the IC is this and that, and the credibility and them have more, and they must the holy law. Me want the right Chuck. I have tired or something. Me wonder if I'm tired or something. All of a sudden, the PNP now campaign for illicit 6 again. The PNP now campaign on illicit 8 again because it looked like say it was propaganda. And the PNP was able to run around the country and weaponize it. And as a matter of fact, I would love if the committee make it very, very clear. I would love if the committee make it very, very clear to the Integrity Commission that when they're sending a report, an annual report to the Parliament, don't list out about 4 parliamentarians, 6 this and that. Just write it. Just don't put that. So just to date, 13 public sector workers are under investigation for illicit enrichment. Just put it. Don't signal out nobody. Don't itemize out nothing about 4 parliamentarian, 6. Don't do that. We don't need to know that. We just need to know if you say 13 persons is under investigation, just put it at that. Because as soon as the people clear up their name, the number will cut from 13 to 12 to 11 to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So there's no need. There's no need for people to speculate. There is no need for the Integrity Commission to send a report to the Parliament and talk about 8 members of Parliament is under investigation. Because under investigation does not mean that you are guilty. Anybody can go under investigation. Look on Donald Trump. Look on Donald Trump before the 2020 election. Look on Donald Trump. And Donald Trump win the election and all of them, they get dashed out. Look on Mayor Adams in New York. He was under investigation and then they get thrown out. Look on Chris Cuomo, see my runner now for mayor and in a COVID, he had to step down because they say, you don't know what they say, the touch girl or whatever. Under investigation does not mean a person is guilty. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. The Integrity Commission must not be allowed to weaponize this. You know, you then discuss that in the committee, you know, or maybe then discuss it and then right up, glance over it because I saw him stay. The Integrity Commission must be told when they're sending report, when they're sending their annual report to the Parliament, do not write and say 5 this and 5 that and 4 parliamentarian. Just put everybody in a one number and call them public servant because they're all public servant. Just put them under the heading of public servant. 14 public servants, 10 public servants, 8 public servants are under investigation for illicit enrichment. Simple as that. You don't need to be a specify out nothing and create problem. Me go back go listen, you know, because maybe then discuss that I may never hear. Maybe me never hear. Maybe then discuss it. Alice, the Dr. Pai isn't silent though. He must silent. He must silent because he go on in key press conference and tell lie upon Donovan Williams and know he in a trouble. He must silent and Donovan must sue him and sue him for your eye and sue him. Put a huge fee on it, Donovan. When you're done with him, man, make him lose all his shares when you have in the hospital over Portmore. Wipe him out. Oh, it was mentioned. Yes, somebody had said, yes, it was mentioned not to categorize group, but it was shut down by the PNP. See that? Pass me not a gentle. You know, so what Element Grill say, guys? Yes, it was mentioned not to be categorize groups, but it was shut down by the PNP. So so Element Grills, when it was shut down by the PNP, where Ed Bartlett say, where Ed Bartlett and the SG say, me go back go listen, you know, guys, because you know, say me want you me when I used to come back tomorrow. So when it was shut down by the PNP Grill, what did the SG and Bartlett say about that? What did they say about that when it shut down? Because we not expect none better from the PNP, you know. But what did the SG and Bartlett say about that? I'm going back to listen. I'm going back to listen. We're not done yet. We are going down in it. We're not done yet. Travel JA, we no business with you. Because you're one of them who run left Jamaica under the PNP. You're one of them who run left Jamaica when Percival fins at the country. And then you come and prosper and buy house and land and start business under Andrew Holness now and come and criticize the government. You're crosses, you're corruption, you're evil, you're wicked. Don't make cuss you tonight. All right. Elements say they didn't prolong it. Nothing from them. Me know, man. Me know nothing from them. Me know nothing from them. You know, me not expect no better from them. You. I saw them see. Anyway, guys. Me so now tell me say Mark Golden have 32 bank account. You see, guys? But let me say this about Mark Golden and the 32 bank account. It's like how the PNP under the leadership of Mark Golden and Dayton Campbell and the whole PNP weaponize the Prime Minister. They say Prime Minister have 28 bank account and they go around and talk about it and campaign about it. If Mark Golding indeed have 28 bank account, I am expecting Marlon Morgan, Apka Fitz-Henley, Shereen Golding and Kerencia. It's when them start talk about the 28 bank account, then me go start talk about it. Because when the PNP start the argument about the Prime Minister 28 bank account, it never started from Blogger. It started from 89 All House Road. So if the argument that Mark Golding have 32 bank account, and we want to say that Mark Golding is a hypocrite because he have 32 bank account, fine, I don't mind running with it, but me I wait on Belmont Road to start the relay first and then hand over the baton to us. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, one next thing now, guys, in closing. The government of Jamaica, under the leadership of Andrew Michael Holness and Dr. Chang, them open. When you see the pathology, what place name when they walk down a town there, let me sure write it down. You know, me do one little research for it, but me never get the time because I fall asleep. You know, say from 1976, the building burned down. And we had 18.5 years of Percival Noel James Pattison. 18.5 years of Percival Noel James Pattison. And they just did not have the money. They just did not have the money, guys, to build back a new building. They did not have the money. And when me hear Dr. Chang today say them have 150 space in there, me say to myself, but wait, the PNP mag in a Kingston, in a trouble. No wonder they want to get rid of Andrew Michael Holness. So no come here. No wonder they want to get rid of Andrew Michael Holness, Miss Love. Because remember, our PNP person have the contract to pick up the body when there's a murder or there's a death or anything, you know. And as a PNP person have the contract, if you don't do research, you can't find out who not town of it. For years. But now, according to Dr. Chang, we now have the space. We now have the space, at least in a Kingston. So we can keep our own up. Oh, Jesus. No wonder they want to get rid of Prime Minister Holness. No wonder they want to get rid of we hard working Prime Minister. Because now we have a government facility that we can now store we own a body so that the money that we would have pay the contractor, we want one in a Mandeville. We want one in a Mandeville and Dr. Chang so we can get rid of the PNP man down the road. We want one in a Mandeville, Dr. Chang, so we can get rid of the PNP man down the road. In belly full now. In belly full now. We want one to serve Manchester, St. Elizabeth, and Trelawney. We want one here. Come down, come identify the land and make we build one down here. So we can take the contract from the PNP man there. What is the, I passed the place and I believe it was an hotel. It is a forensic autopsy suite. A forensic autopsy suite. The one that we inherited from Mark Golding family them, it got burned down in 1976. And if the PNP building, the one that burned down, you know, the one that burned down, we inherited from Mark Golding, Brackermaster, slave owner, they were the own we are slave. And the PNP did not have the money. And took Andrew Michael Holness government. Took Andrew Michael Holness government. First in the Caribbean, 150 bed. I bet it name on the say whatever the place they will store the dead. Plus, you know what? You know what, guys? We can finally say that we're gonna have trained pathologists. So when a person gets shot or when a person dead, we don't have to wait 6 months or 4 months to get back the body. Yes, Dowdy, First Rock is so Julian in chat too much. Nationwide said Jamaica's long-promised forensic pathology autopsy suite was opened on Thursday. The facility is set to streamline post-mortem services, ending decades of delay and inefficiency that have hampered criminal investigation. The opening is being hailed as a significant milestone for the country's criminal justice system. The state-of-the-art facility aims to restore government-led autopsy service, ending the reliance on private funeral homes. Yes, government. The practice was put in place after Jamaica's first public morgue was destroyed by the fire in the 1970s. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says the lack of an autopsy suite has put a strain on the justice system. He notes that funeral homes are often not properly equipped to conduct comprehensive post-mortem examination. The facility, located on Orange Street in downtown Kingston, was completed. Now listen to this now. Now listen to this, because this could not be possible under the leadership of Percival Noel James Pattis, because I know him a criminal and crook. The facility, located on Orange Street in downtown Kingston, was completed at the cost of more than $600 million. You hear that? According to the security minister, the autopsy suite will assist in reducing the backlog of criminal cases. Dr. Chang says the facility will be operational every day of the week. You hear that? This is major. And I hope somebody make one nice little video so we can put it up on YouTube. So the people in the runaway comrade in the diaspora, the runaway comrade them over Florida, the runaway comrade when the rat and roach infested basement in a New York, the runaway comrade where run up and down from ice in Los Angeles, the runaway comrade them can see the things that go on in our country. Me not talk the law abiding people in the diaspora who support law and order and who love the country. Me talk the hate of them who hate Jamaica and who only want the PNP in the government at all costs and don't care about. You know my father, me tell you something. It's the last story me I go to before me left. Me have 1 minute. My father is a born PNP. And when me call my father yesterday, me and my father talk, and my father said, boy, me that you just love politics, so he. But you know, my father tell me, say, my father say, as much as me a PNP, me no want about the PNP in the power. My father say, Munch, you no try no best do everything I me can do honest with, because me no want about my party in the power, because my party thief milk out of coffee. My father said when me look on YouTube and see all the positive things. And my father live overseas, you know. My father said when me looking at the pan YouTube and see the positive things that go on in Jamaica, me no want back PNP in the power. My father said when me hear Jamaica get big up internationally, me no want back PNP in the power. When me listen about the crime and how crime down and how much money the government has spent to help the police them, me no want back my party in the power. So I make sure I do everything I can and make sure the PNP don't win the election. And that my PNP father tell me, say, tell you that. So when me hear some laborers talk about how they now vote because the MP no give them no burial grant supply and they now vote because they no get too little fertilizer. I better no have Andrew Michael Holness in a power. I will not get not one fertilizer more than put in the People's National Party. Yes, Lawrence, I swear to God he said it. I swear to God he said yesterday night. Yesterday make me call, me and him talk before me come live last time. Me not make that up. Me not need to make that up. Me are the first one come on here and tell you say my father and my mother and my family are PNP. So why would I lie? I don't have no reason to make that up. That's what my father tell me, and my father get him information online. And I me call him and tell him nothing will go on in the country. Him get him information online, no ask me nothing. But him tell me yesterday, say, me no want my party in a power because until the Chinese them have to go left and the PNP come back in. The PNP are come just to call line them pocket. So we no want back the PNP in a power. So guys, me ask you know, to support a member of parliament. Support a member regardless of what you feel, regardless if you're upset, regardless if they do something you're not happy right now. Remember, a vote for your member of parliament is a vote for Andrew Michael Holness. A vote for your member of parliament is a vote for Andrew Michael Holness. And you see the people them who born and grow in a community, like for example, in a central, you live a grey ground, and you live a artist, and you're a labor, right? Come out and vote early, and then help to bring out voters. If you don't know where none of the voters them there, you don't have to be a runner. If you don't know where Sister Shirley live or Sister Bloom live, say to the runner, say, you don't go for Miss Bloom yet, and she go say, no, come let me go with you now. You don't just go out and just help. You don't have to get, you don't have to depend on the list to be runner. Just come out early, vote, and help. Anyone who know any labor right gonna work, if the labor right up a Monday the primary school at work, you go up because based on the law, she must get her time to go vote. You go up at the school and say, come Miss Pansy, me know say you're there work, we'll just take you like 15 minutes and come vote. When the teacher come for vote, we'll put her at the front of the line and make she go and go vote and go on back and work. We can't let nothing to chance and say, oh, me not runner, me not work, me not runner, me not get no work. Oh, the MP not give me no work. Guys, all hands on deck. All hands on deck for this election. We cannot leave nothing to chance. We can't leave nothing for chance. We can't vote and go and go lie down and know say Sister Pamsy live across from we and she a labor right and nobody no come for her. Call and say, look here, oh nobody no come for Miss Bloom yet. She no vote yet to no come for her. You me tell you no? Valrose said the bodies are kept in a refrigerated drawers under a temperature control container. Thank you, Valrose, because I can always count on your expert advice. They are real nurse. So yes, guys, please me a beg you. I mean, if the PNP they want every night me come by a big vote, and if Andrew Holness did work so hard, more a big vote. Uno can't gaslight me. Uno can't gaslight me, no, me tell you already. Uno run my show, no comrades. Uno run my show, and uno can't gaslight me. And if me come here every single night and tell my labor right, them say, me go come out, come vote, and member for vote, and that me I go do. Uno can't gaslight me. Every night me I go come here and tell the people in the central, please come out and vote, because a vote for Rhoda Mike Crawford is a vote for Andrew Michael Holness. Me not listen to uno. Me not listen to uno. Me not listen to uno at all. Because when time Donald Trump after the 2020 election, the Democrat and the mainstream media did bury Donald Trump alive, especially after the January 6th. Especially after January 6th, the Democrats and the mainstream media bury Donald Trump alive. When Donald Trump launched his re-election campaign, the CNN and MSNBC laugh after him and say, I go burn out because Donald Trump starting campaign about 18 months before the election is due. And then laugh after him and say, I go burn out. And him only do it because I want to go to prison and blah, blah, black sheep. And I say, Donald Trump campaign right across the America and win the election. So me not listen to no comrade. Me not listen to no. If me come here every single night and remind the Jamaica Labour Party supporter to vote for Andrew Michael Holness, and that me I go do. You can't guess like me. Me not listen to no. So no make no sense. No come type and say, oh, every night you come and beg for vote. And if Andrew do work so hard, you won't have to beg. Every night me I come up here come beg for vote. Every night. Oh, Mark go in a beg for vote, so. Oh, Mark go in a political platform, a ball out and a beg for vote. And I tell the people and say, Andrew, to come off of the ballot. And I tell the people and say, oh, don't listen to the JLP, them I tell them to lie. Oh, Mark go in a run up and down, so like chicken without head. But you tell them no one JLP for campaign. You don't move yourself, yeah? You don't move yourself, you can't trick we. You can't trick we. Anything we don't forget we vote, we're going to get it. Comrade Brave, me see you all over social media I disrespect my Prime Minister. Me allow you to come on my platform at night time because all views are equal over here. But you see, if you got disrespect my Prime Minister, you get a nice block from a platform because that's where me draw the line, you know. Me not skin teeth with people who diss my prime. You can talk about policy, you can talk about the party, but when you get personal and talk about my prime minister, you get a nice block. Munchi talk about Swaby's speech today. I did not hear Swaby's speech today. I did not hear Swaby's speech today. Me tell you no, me never dey home and me no listen up. What Swaby say today? What did Swaby say? What comrade? Where did it? Where's Swaby speech? Don't understand me that. Where in talk? When be there? We don't see it. What Swaby talk about? We don't listen to Swaby, you know, because Swaby is a PR man, you know. Swaby is a PR man, you know. Anytime Swaby in a trouble, he run and start do some PR thing. I heard Cliff Hughes ask a question since week. If the jail people then will go out and vote. I hope them go out and vote because this is the time. Exactly why I don't know why we not tell people if we go vote like we are idiots. I don't know why the PNP people and think we not tell people if we go vote like we are idiots. I vote win election. So we don't know why I expect if we say, oh, third term load, they don't sit down. We have to go out, go vote. No, listen to the comrade them, yeah, guys. Comrade a waste of time. What does that Swaby say? Me not see in my paper. What is it today? I listen to Swaby, you know. Me not see Swaby, guys. Don't send it to me. Me not see him. People know hear about the PNP man. You know hear about the PNP man who called out at the airport with the fake bomb threat and cause delay and cause them to shut down one section. Is a PNP man do it, you know? Yeah, man, is a PNP businessman. Is a PNP businessman do it because he claim to say they rough up in grandson. Is a PNP man. You know, so hear the name. Is a PNP businessman do it, Miss Love. A PNP businessman called out at Norman Manley Airport with a fake bomb threat. Swaby didn't say anything bad, just an AI speech here. We been not listen to Swaby, guys. Good night, Munchie. The PNP are having road tour tomorrow in St. Elizabeth. This is the 5th trip. We say them come back at St. Elizabeth again. You know why them come back at St. Elizabeth? Because the blue that poll said they not look good down there. That's why them go back down there. Oh, you mean the man is PNP? Torkel Lawrence, the businessman that called out of Norman Manley Airport and said that there's a bomb in the departure lounge to go off in 26 minutes, is a man that is a PNP, is a known PNP businessman who is a card-carrying member of the People's National Party. You hear me clearly now? You hear me clearly now? All right. So I know you mean by all me know is that all me mean is a PNP man. I don't know how clear if I explain it to you. He's a card-carrying member of the People's National Party. Okay? You so find out him name. When you find out him name, you're going to say, oh, I told them attack. He's a PNP man for sure. Carlton Blood say, do you like Trump? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. You see, when it comes to the Jamaica Labour Party and Jamaica and the country, me can shut me eye and drink single Bible. Me can shut me eye and drink Cersei. Me can, when it comes to the Labour Party, me, Carlton Bud, is when it comes to the Labour Party, me can like them to Putin, them to Kim Jong-un, once it benefit the country and the Labour Party. So you ask me like President Trump? Of course me like President Trump. Because the policies where President Trump are implementing in the United States, it don't affect me because I did not vote for him. The policies that President Trump is implementing in the United States of America have absolutely nothing to do with Munchibi, because I did not vote for President Trump. I am not an American. The policies where United States do that as far as Jamaica is concerned, that is what I'm interested in. So when it comes to the travel advisory, yes, me thank President Trump. Okay? So if you ask me like President Trump, me can tolerate him. Me can tolerate him for the betterment of my country. Me never vote for him. I own in a diaspora vote for him. So no depend on own. So don't come. Me no reason why you ask me like President Trump, you know. Me no reason why you ask me. Me like President Trump when it comes to the Jamaican policy. The Cuban doctor, when the PNP and the runaway comrade did expect Marco Rubio, if you come down here, can tell us if he send back the Cuban doctor and put with health sector in a problem. The PNP was celebrating. That never worked. That never worked. Marco Rubio come down and Marco Rubio have glowing remarks for the government of Jamaica. And then he went up back and evaluate the country and now give a different travel advisory. So do not ask me like President Trump. Me love my country and President Trump not affect my country, and based on that, I will work with him. One up America vote for him, Carter, and never did know when I vote for. You never did know when I nobody come take me on tonight. Cause me no American. Me no live over there. Oh, I mean realize you know always at night time say boy Munchi, you look like you like president. Me like anybody who like Andrew Holness. Me like anybody who like the Jamaica Labour Party and Jamaica Holness. Me put my differences aside. Any given day of the week, once it benefit my country and my government and my prime minister. So you ask me if I like Donald Trump, that is my view. Once my country benefit Spice Girl, I will work with President Trump. I cannot tell me nothing. I may not change my views. Oh. So any inbox me could have called me, could have tell me stop talk about Trump some more, me not listen to no. Cause Andrew Holness me say, and once Andrew Holness happy, me happy. I could have be President Trump some more. I look pound. One things say we are going heads up with self in America business. Eh? Make the dead bury their deads. We not put them out in people business. We are Jamaican. We not no eagle book. We not no eagle book. We are Jamaican. We are still in our lane. We don't angle ourselves over there. We don't vote for him. Don't come ask me nothing down here. Nobody ask me. I love President Trump. I love Andrew Michael Holness, who is the Prime Minister of Jamaica. And I am a Jamaican. We don't figure out ourselves. We don't know president over there. And left for our Prime Minister alone. Do you say Andrew or Jamaica, Munchi? Andrew and Jamaica is one in the same, brave. Andrew and Jamaica is the same thing. There's no difference between Andrew and Jamaica, brave. Andrew and Jamaica is the same person, the same thing, the same everything. So you ask me like, do you say Andrew or Jamaica? Me don't know if you answer that, because to me, Andrew and Jamaica is the same thing. It's like God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Ghost. 3 in 1. But this time a 2 in 1. You understand what I mean? Understand? 2 in 1. Just like you have 3 in 1, you have 2 in 1. Prime Minister Holness and Jamaica. 2 in 1. You know, like when your baby mother pregnant and them have a twin, but the twin them identical, same thing. Nobody like me. Brave nobody like me, because I don't like no PNP. I don't like no PNP, man, at all. So nobody like me, brave. Anybody, guys, anybody live beside me? Anybody live in Essential beside me, please and thanks? Anybody in my chat live beside me? Yes or no? Anyone in my chat live beside me in Central? Could you please text me? We need a huge favor tomorrow. Please and thanks. Torkel, you know what Torkel? All if you live out of my gate, me no want to see you. Me no want a PNP, me say. Anyway, people, No matter what night time, I tell you, me I go for 1 hour. I always make me go over my time. Anyway, guys, it was a good chat tonight. See you tomorrow over TikTok. See you tomorrow over TikTok, guys. I'm going to go live over TikTok in the morning. And then I'm going to go live over TikTok in the midday. And then between 5. Let me see. Wait, let me see. Yes. Between 5 p.m. No, from 5 p.m. I'm not going to see me back until Saturday, okay? Saturday. So I'm going to make sure I can know from now. So anybody who wants to see me, I'll be coming tuned into to TikTok during the day. Because after 5 p.m., I will not be online, okay? Look at your number. Kirk, you call me, Kirk? And my daughter text me once, which text me, oh man. She face thing. Kirk, me not send a text from you. Kirk, text me again. Me not see it. Me not send a thank you, Linda. Me not send a text from you, Kirk. Please text me back. Me not have no makeup. See? Not have no makeup, guys. Look. Not have no makeup. Not have no makeup. Alright, guys. Mr. Night, now people are going to make up in the night. I'm going to go on my bed. What's up? Guys, thank you so much for joining Munchie B Talks Politics. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the chit chat. I don't know Munchie B. She moved from sports. She go to international news. She go to Jamaican politics, and she go to her personal life. When I used to me by now, me mix up my thing and talk all type of food and show me ready at night time. So you know used to me already. But thank you so much for stick with me every night, for supporting me every night, and for work the program not perfect, but come here every night and give me critique me and you guys my family kind of say open my life go already. So thank you so much, guys. And tomorrow morning, don't worry, when I go see my birthday go, and I go say, all right then, Munchie, you deserve your birthday, we'll give you the day off. Thank you so much, Joseph. Wife Simon. I see the one Willow. Look like so Willow locked down already. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Otis. Comrade Brave. Good night.